Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. In another round we have a investigation mission before us, and before we start we are going to craft us another insignium in order to, you know, pimp our character up, more focus, more HP generation, all that good jazz. And in the future there are actually going to be appearances, modify tech trees and refining. I don't know what refining is, but the rest of those I can actually think of something. And as you can see, we have a new signum there, just on the Martyr, or the Martyr gun to be exact or precise. That has the reasoning behind it that I do not want to lose my extra focus. We have plus 11 focus there, so I don't want to lose that by now. But what we can actually do, we can go to the captain and take a look at these things. And no, alright, and now I finally know what the 7 means. We get plus 2 toughness from our items, which I have until now overseen. Alright, with that we will actually just continue our investigation right now, right here. And again, of course, what shall it be? It's a small purge, but we have other threats right now. Nurgle Space Marine, Stationary Weapon, Nurgle Cultists, Nurgle Engines, Chaos Cultists. And I'm just doing this purge. I'm hoping we are not being in a bug right here, because it's always a small purge and the investigation is not finishing up. I do not hope that. Alright, Tarantula drop, second usability to call in an advanced sentry gun. Nah, you can die +1 time before the mission is a failure. All enemies will be reduced to 90% health, and that is the way we will go. Accepting that, and the mission previewing, it's a Decisive Purge, so I hope that's the last step in the investigation. Mission previewing, cultist positionings are being obliterated one by one with carefully deployed heavy weaponry. The heretics are preparing to launch a massive counter-assault. Directive: time to kill them all. If you fall, strive to make your death useful. Oh, that is pretty damn imperial there. I like that. And going on here, and I like the new loading animations in between when you are switching from room to room. They are neat. They did it, I think, not that bad. So let's go on here, and it's a big map. Although there was announced as a small purge. The not so good thing is that we do not have Imperial support, but the enemies have lesser health, which is good as well, I think. We shouldn't complain about that. So, and of course, okay, now that mission is gonna be a little hairier than I thought. Killing the Lake Marine there. Grenade out. Grenade did 0 to no damage. 0 to no damage. Man, you sometimes have to listen to yourself or think about what you are actually saying, man. So focus on him. And what I've noticed, if they are doing their big attack and the weapon is actually energized, don't stand in there. It is a huge pain in the ass. So that's why I retreated there a tiny little bit. And I guess that thing is gonna be going on in a second as well. No, it isn't. Good. So let us just light the shit. Probably could just lure them. I think they were decent grenades. So I'll retreat here. I won't take a knuckle by now. That was a nasty grenade there. Shame on you. So we regenerate a little bit. I'm already switching to the melter in order to melt the Black Marine right there. the good thing, you know what makes the Reborn Marauders, I think, a little bit nastier than those Plague Marines, that the Plague Marines don't regenerate health as heavily as those nasty Reborn Marauders, so that makes the Plague Marines easier to kill, at least that's my opinion. So all of them are gone. And I shall... I don't have any... Oh! No, no, no! Let me move, let me move. No! Oh, that was so dumb. No, I'll take it, not later. Just move out of there. So there's still one remaining. Fuck you. Do we have to go? Yes, there's room. Fuck it, man. But I think it, especially with the little death skulls there, with the little skulls there, sometimes those mines are hard to see. At least that's my opinion. And that's gonna be a trap. It's a trap. It's a bad trap. Oh god, and even this shit, man. So... Door, get open, please. I need to get out of here. Quickly, quickly, quickly. So let's slowly whittle them bloody down, man. One down. One is less. Two are less than 3. If you talk correctly, you can do it. So at least you can kite them in the most ways. I already said that I finished the Dawn of War 3. Now the kiting brought me actually to the thought. I finished up the Dawn of 3 campaign, and the end boss, spoiler ahead, I know there's a demon in the end, which wasn't actually, I didn't see which god it was, you know, from which god it was coming, from being red and being all close combat. Well, it used magic or fire. I don't know whether it was Khorne, but all of the gods, it could have been Khorne, but that's not the matter. You had the last mission, you know, you got your 3 heroes, got the Elder leader Maka, you got Angelos, and what was the orc guy's name? Guts, something like that. And the end fight was, you know, you got those 3 characters like in the old StarCraft 2 missions, and you had to go through a map. In the end, you have a boss fight against a Diablo-like looking guy, which I enjoyed, by the way, immensely. It was the mission in order to serve it. Right at the end of the episode, I was a tiny little bit disappointed because I was actually hoping, if I remember the last mission in StarCraft 2, in Wings of Liberty, where you had to hold, no, it was Wings of Liberty, where you had to hold up for half an hour with Terrans, and you needed to, you know, build up those siege tanks. You know, it was a hard mission, and it was really, really hard. At least for me, it was hard. So that it wasn't that hard, but coming to the final point, it remembered me of boss battles of Diablo 3 actually, and I always have in the mind the first battle, the end boss in Act 2, the little boy, the Emperor boy, or whatever it was, which was actually the huge snake, or it was, and especially on Inferno mode, it was so bloody hard. I don't know, it reminded me a little bit of that, so that's why what I actually enjoyed in the last mission of Dawn of War 3. Nice game, by the way, and there will be some multiplayer content. I don't know when this session is actually gonna come out. There is going to be some multiplayer gameplay, although I'm not sure how. First of all, I've played 5-6 multiplayer missions against human players, so I'm way far away from being a pro gamer. So the gameplay won't actually be that good, but there will be some Dawn of War multiplayer gameplay, and I'm looking forward to that. So let's let's take out the Blade Marine here. And this guy goes well. So, and this mission is not a small purge, I think it's a larger purge. And what I think, you know what I think is, what I think they should actually arrange, that I don't know why the Bolter is so bad against the Reborn Marauder, probably because of his health, yes, because of his health regeneration. But if I see how fast you actually are killing the Blade Marines with the Bolter, then something is way off here, I think. I thought I've killed, and the good old Border has to do the rapid fire. Let's kill one here. One is down, and the last one is hopefully going to go down. And why I'm not using the aim shot there is because I use it against the Black Marines, but not against the Marauders, because I'll always hold the shot to do bonus damage if I hit, which I didn't at this particular point. And I have the feeling if you hold and aim at it, and the time you let the cycle being filled in order to do more damage, the damage you've done before is actually already completely regenerated. So I do not see a point to use the aimed shot against Marauders, and that's why I'm not using it anymore. And I actually using the melter gun, although I have to say I think the what's called the full auto is quite good against those big guys as well. So let us go on, taking this little chest here. Good. Got some crafting ingredient right there. And although the first shot may be worth it against these guys, but I think the shots afterwards should be full auto there. Right, so that's probably the best way to take those big guys out. And I aimed the wrong one. Nicely done, mate. So let's take some cover. Which wasn't worth it. And it's out. I should have fired them right there. Taking the inoculator. And we did at least a little bit of damage there. So taking cover. Killing those Blade Marines like so. Retreat! So down. And I'm not gonna use my inoculator because I'm gonna make it. Go first. Down. Good, gone there. And well, disclaimer, this episode is going to be a little bit longer than the other ones I had before. But that is alright for me. Oh, good lord, there were inoculators. I need them. I'm only at 5. There they are. Got them. Nicely done. Then I'll turn and go on right here, right now. And I think we have chosen the right way here. And oh god, it's gonna be a trap! I could not. Fuck it. I don't see the scouts. If I could see them before, I could actually completely do it the right way there. Alright, one big guy there. Can I do the aim shot? Yes, I will. And then the full auto here. No, I can't use a grenade for now, because I'm all out of grenades. I'm still missing. I love the whole concept in Diablo 3. I love the whole concept that you are actually having your inventory in-game. And what I mean with in-game, that you are having your inventory right now. I can open up my inventory and change around things. I guess they are not doing it because the classes are defined as rollout. So you have your Crusader background with certain amounts of weaponry and damage. Then you got your sniper background, or assassin background to be precise, which has a other loadout. But I really would enjoy it like in Diablo 3, where you actually have your inventory when, you know, the enemies are dropping items. Oh fuck, I did it again, sorry for that. Enemies are actually dropping items on the mission, and then, you know, in this game, by now, at least in this alpha, there items are only being dropped off big things. In this, to be precise here, on mechanical units or demon engines like dreadnoughts or decimators, they are the only things who are actually dropping items, and you of course are getting as a you get, in the end, if you finish up the mission, you get some items as well. But I would like it to be in the, I would enjoy it if it would be like in Diablo 3, where actually every little thing, every little character, every little enemy is dropping loot, and I would really enjoy that. Although I have to say, I think what they've included in the content patch, the traps, you know, the skulls which are there, if you go through them, you are actually summoning new enemies, and if you kill both of the skulls or just one, they are not being summoned. I think that's a good idea there. All these little traps, I think that's cool. So, and they have to do something about the physics there, but I guess that's gonna be a thing they are working on pretty damn hard, because please don't. Do you know why I'm shooting the door? Because then the gas is being away. That didn't work out. I forgot the point there. What I want to say, I really enjoyed the trap thing, and I enjoyed that if you destroy these servo scouts, the enemy's actually not being summoned, and I think that is a cool game mechanic, which I at least enjoy, you know, a little bit. Alright. Taking those guys down. And what I have to actually, what do you know what I have to do? I have to play Diablo 3 again. I enjoyed this game so immensely. I put in 400 or 500 hours. This is so amazing. I spent 150 hours in Inferno mode with my wizard back in the day, where Inferno mode was really hard, and where you had to really pimp up your equipment in order to even do the first act. And then when you got to the second act, you were actually pretty much fucked, because your equipment wasn't good enough for the second act. I think that were really awesome times. Right? That's the money shot, I think. You see no many fall there. That's really nice. So let's take the guy out here. Like so. Down it goes. Inoculator is taken, which is good. So these enemies are not doing so much against us here. And to be honest, I haven't seen Havocs in a little tiny bit of. Yes, I've seen them. Alright, that's. I've seen them. Sorry, my mistake. Cyclone is out here, and let's kill the last of this. That's the enemies. So here we go in the aim shot, which wasn't that good actually. And I'm wondering, what I'm really wondering, what are actually all these small signs there? Is it just chaos cards? Do they do signs like that? To be honest, I do not know that, but I would like to know. So I guess I have to take a look. And the Lexanicum. Okay. This is the last room. This is it. So let's take off the Pigmarine here for now. Oh, come on. How much do we actually hold up there? And kill them. Just come one at me. Without grenade. And shooting these guys. And shoot him, kill him. Go back. So they hit us. Shoot. They hit us. Let us see. The inoculator helps out there. So these guys are down there as well. On the left one is a little red dot, which I should kill off right now. We are 2 red dots there. Take it down. So there should be a couple more enemies up there, but I will clear these guys out first, I guess. See, 400 damage is nothing against a Marauder. So beefy they are. Minus 10% hit points that you have to take into consideration as well. Shot at the Black Marine, maybe killing it. Let's take some rockets in order to kill the Lido there. Which was a nice move there. Calculator taken. And gone there. Where's this guy? You know, these are good shots there. And we are nearing us the end of this episode, and we can actually craft something, or no, we already crafted, but can loot it right now or get to know what item we've got. Maybe it's a good one, maybe not. So the last of them gone, and I'm of course gonna go into this chest. Alright, accepting and being out of this mission. Nicely done. It was a little bit longer than the last couple of ones, but I think that is acceptable, and we shall take a quick look at our loot and at our crafted ingredients. So that's the final thing here. Purge complete. The massive cultist counter assault was brief, but it caused heavy casualties. When the surge lost its momentum, nobody escaped alive. Final words: the cultists were mind controlled by the Chaos Relic, stolen from a stasis vault. Who or what wielded the artifact is a mystery to be investigated. Well done, failure was never an option. Of course not. What did you expect there? Alright, let us take a look at the signal. And ain't that awesome as well? We get plus offensive there. I'm so indecisive manchmal sometimes. So that's actually gonna be it. So I need new equipment, and I need it fast. Let's see, do we have something cool here? No, actually not. And with that, I will actually end this episode. Guys, I really thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a thumbs up or even subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.